Hold on, stop your scrolling, as I have a powerful message for you today about a prime example of the power of God. It comes from Acts chapter 28, verse 3 through 6, as it says, "As Paul gathered an armful of sticks and was laying them on the fire, a poisonous snake, driven out by the heat, bit him on the hand. The people of the island saw it hanging from his hand and said to each other, 'A murderer, no doubt, though he escaped the sea, justice will not permit him to live.' But Paul shook off the snake into the fire and was unharmed. The people waited for him to swell up or suddenly drop dead. But when they had waited a long time and saw that he wasn't harmed, they changed their minds to decide that he was a god." This is a prime example of the power of God that not only Paul has, but we have as well. All right, now let me lock in and take out these glasses, because low-key I can barely see from these things. But you see, Paul is an apostle of Jesus Christ, who has been given the power of the Holy Spirit from God and has had full faith in Jesus Christ no matter what circumstance, whether good or bad. Paul was beaten, persecuted, and arrested for only spreading the good news. But with full faith in Jesus Christ, he was given the power to heal, to be healed himself, display miraculous powers, and was even saved by an angel a couple times while he was put into jail. So even though he was going through all these things and people were actually trying to kill this man, God was constantly protecting him. I'm saying this because if you know Paul's story, you know that his name was originally Saul, and he was the one that was beating, persecuting, and killing followers of Christ because he didn't know who Jesus Christ was. So Jesus had a plan for him. He decided to reveal himself to Saul, forgive Saul for all his wrongdoings, change his name to Paul, give Paul the Holy Spirit, which is the power of God, and told him to spread the good news and do the work that Jesus has previously done when he was here on earth. Now we can all relate to Paul, as everyone has sinned against God. And if Paul was forgiven and saved, you can definitely be forgiven and saved and be given the power of God and the Holy Spirit inside of you. But you have to give your life to Jesus, believe, and have full faith in him. Now this actually backs Matthew chapter 17 verse 20, when Jesus said that if only you have faith as small as a mustard seed, now you can move mountains and nothing will be impossible for you. Now back to this. Paul was bit by a poisonous snake, and he should have gotten ill or even died, but nothing happened to him, as he just threw the snake into the fire and continued what he was doing like nothing happened. And that's because he had the power of the Holy Spirit inside of him, and he has God protecting him, which actually backs Luke chapter 10 verse 19, when Jesus said that he has given us authority to trample on snakes, scorpions, and all over the power of the enemy, as nothing will be able to harm us. So don't just believe that Jesus Christ exists, as even demons believe that, and look where they're at now. You need to have full faith and devotion to Jesus Christ, and he will deliver you from sin, and you will be saved, and you will even be given the power of the Holy Spirit that's already dwelling inside of you.